The Soderquist Center strategic planning process is truly a unique process. This is called a values-based strategic planning process, and therefore it is rooted in a company's values. That comes from our founding executive, Don Soderquist, and his work at Walmart. We believe it in our values as an organization that companies that are successful start with a set of values on who they are and what they stand for. I'd like to share with you some of the uniquenesses of the process because, quite frankly, everyone in the industry is familiar with strategic planning, and many companies do it. But there are a few things about the Soderquist Center's strategic planning that truly sets us apart and makes us really a different kind of product. Let me share with you the Soderquist Center value-based strategic planning model. I think you'll find it to be a little bit different than what you may have seen, and that is a lot about the uniqueness of our organization in thinking about strategic planning. It starts on what we call level 1, which is the foundation of strategic planning, starting with your core values of really what you stand for, and then working on mission and vision. These three elements are really, as we said, the core, level 1, most important thing to start with in all strategic plans. We then move, and that's more of the what. We then move a little bit more into the what and the how by what we call our OGSM, objectives, goals, strategies, and measures, which is in level 2. And so level 2 starts to bring us to what are the things that we're going to work on this year versus what we stand for the next 5 to 10 years, which is more in what you'll see in level 1 work. And then we finish up in level 3, which is really the idea of developing clear set action plans of what you're actually going to work on to achieve in the coming year towards your vision and goals and values in your company. You're not going to see a 100-page strategic plan process document from the Soderquist Center. And it's for a fundamental core reason, and that is that with 100 pages, you will not be able to execute it. And success to the Soderquist Center is not on the development of a plan, but the customer's execution of the strategic plan. So therefore, the way we look at it is the simpler, the more clarity you can have in strategic planning, the better you're going to have an opportunity to execute. So typically you should think of 2 to 4 to as much as no more than 6 pages totally involved in a strategic plan. Now there's a lot of work behind the scenes, but at the end of the day, you have to get to that clarity so that when you're sharing it inside your organization, people understand. In summary, if you think about the strategic plan process at the Soderquist Center, it really starts by the values. It really then is focused on results, not just a plan. And then it's also about relationships, partnership with an organization so that we become like you. We feel it's just as important for us to see you be successful as you feel you should be successful. If those are the kind of elements that matter to you most, then I believe the Soderquist Center is a place for you to look at strategic planning.